Babu beep beep babu 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 beep beep babu babu bop.
Oh, yes.
Welcome.
Oh, yes.
Welcome, everyone, to the Peaked in 6th Grade podcast. I'm Angie, and I'm here with Katie and Jayden. How are you guys feeling today?
Oh, you know me. I'm living, I'm laughing, I'm learning, I'm loving, and I'm goofing and I'm gaffing. What more can you ask for?
Holy
That's all the
shit.
American.
Amen,
Angie, I just want to tell you something, Angie. My dad, last episode, Angie wasn't here, so there was no bibbity boppity 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 song. And my dad, he was like, I listened to your podcast. It felt wrong without hearing the boopity boppity 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 in the beginning. He was like, it felt off-putting for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, well,
Not
you know
hearing
what?
that.
You know what you gotta do next time I'm not on?
Not do it.
You gotta have a
No, do the
moment of
podcast.
silence. A moment of silence for my beep boop bop that would usually be there, but then you guys just, like, take
It's
a little
just
moment
Jayden
and
I,
pray.
yeah, we're like hand on our heart, like Jayden takes out, like I'll take off our headphones and like,
Yeah. And then at the end of it, you just gotta salute.
yeah, do like a salute.
Yep.
I'm gonna kneel during that. Fuck you, Angie.
Whoa. Okay. I deserve it.
So what's going on in the news this time, boys?
So the news this week has been pretty boring, but there's been some fun little TikTok news. Who doesn't
Oh,
like
I
a
love
TikTok
that.
news? So this lady on TikTok, she made a video about how she happened to run out of like her like hair sticking spray, like it's like hairspray kind of thing, or it's like hair glue. She ran out of it, so she put on Gorilla Glue spray all over her hair. And she has washed it 15 times, and her hair has not yet budged.
Well,
So now she just has her hair like slicked. It was Gorilla Glue. She had to go to a doctor, but the doctors were like, "We have to remove all of your hair." And she's like, "No, I don't want you to do that." And then they're like, "Well, then you shouldn't have put Gorilla Glue in your hair." And like everyone's making fun of her online, but she has raised $1,400 on a GoFundMe to assist in removing the Gorilla Glue from her hair. That's
how?
right.
Why?
People decided to give this lady $1,400 because she put Gorilla Glue in her hair, and she's going to sue Gorilla Glue for not putting "Don't put this in your hair" on their bottle. Even though, you know, it's an adhesive. It should be pretty self-explanatory. It's like a bottle of ketchup doesn't say "Don't put in your hair." I can put it in my hair. I shouldn't, but it doesn't say not to on the fucking bottle.
Okay. Why does she need money? For the lawsuit?
For the lawsuit and to get it removed for like medical bills, to go back to the doctor and get it removed, because now she's like, okay, I need this out.
But didn't they say that they just have to remove her hair?
It's like, it's really difficult because it's glued onto her scalp.
Yeah.
Like, she looks like this.
Oh.
It's like glued onto her scalp. Like, it is
Oh.
glued on.
Oh.
Like,
Oh,
you
no.
can kind of see it is just glued right onto her scalp. It's not budging at all. Her hair will not budge.
How do you
I
make the
think she's-
decision to just go, oh, okay, yeah, this will work, definitely.
Mhm.
It
It
worked.
seems like one of those like troom 5-minute 5-minute life hack ideas where it's
Yeah.
like, whoa, Sandy ran out of hair glue, but what's this? She found a bottle of Gorilla Glue adhesive in her junk drawer. Maybe this is worth a shot. Oh no, this made everything way worse. What will Sandy do now?
Why are you so good at that? What the fuck?
I'm actually the troom lady. I'm sorry.
I fucking knew it. I knew there was something off about you from the start.
And then she goes like goes to school the next day. It was like the Gorilla Glue, and it's like, wow, Sandy's best friend Mary thinks her hair looks great. Your hair is amazing. How do you get it to look like that? Oh, I used Gorilla Glue in my hair.
Sandy noticed, but Greg didn't. This caused a downward spiral for our protagonist.
And then,
fuck
like,
is
5-minute
Greg?
crafts just goes into some downward spiral, and it turns into "Don't hug me, I'm scared." I have a feeling that'll happen.
I would love
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the day that they just, you know,
life hack. Want to get creative?
everything is
Sure.
meaningless. Just nothing fucking makes sense anymore.
Last night I was trying to go to sleep, and I just had YouTube going, and how it's actually made. I saw a video about something. I don't know what
Yeah.
it was, and I
Yeah.
thought that it was just going to be a normal how it's made video, but it was dubbed over with a random man giving all of the explanations, and I was a little bit confused because I didn't initially realize that it was going to be all jokes, and he was like, "We can't put." I think no, it was the first one that I watched was about mints, and he was like, "Yep, the three most popular flavors in the world: lime, coconut, or it was mint, coconut, and the number one most popular lime flavor is mint." And I was like, "Is that?" I don't know. And then it was like we usually don't use all the excess refuse, but due to budget cuts, we're probably going to. It'll end up in the final batch. It was just funny. I'm sorry.
What if one day Troom Troom just turns into How to Basic?
Well, that's the dream right there.
I want to watch the Troom Troom lady lose it. I just want to watch him fucking lose it.
Like,
Isn't
literally
that what
just-
this podcast is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Troom
it's
Troom
just us
lady's
slowly-
losing it.
That's Katie.
Angie, when you guys come to Vegas, we should just make like a life hack.
Yeah, we should.
Yes. Can we please? That'd be great.
Let's brainstorm some
absolutely
life
have
hacks
to.
right now.
All right, so here's some. Okay, let's think of some good life hacks.
Yeah.
Ran out of toilet paper. Eat your own ass.
Use your hand.
We should make a like a money guide. You know, we can multiply your life savings by 0.1.
Uh-huh. How are we gonna do that? How are we
Yeah,
gonna do
explain,
that, Jake?
please.
2 easy steps.
What are they?
The trash can and willpower.
Is his god behind you?
Yeah, sometimes it just happens.
What?
That's the portal
It's
to
like
the
second coming
afterlife.
of-
Anyway.
Oh,
just
oh, that
yeah.
hurt.
Yeah, that over there. You know.
Hold on, real fast. Not podcast. Thank you, Rivers, Laundry, and Taste On for following. We appreciate that.
We really
We don't
do.
get notifications, so I had to go and read it myself. What's your life hack, Angie?
My life hack is if you don't feel like doing something,
Mhm.
don't do it.
Thank you, Angie. That was really good.
Yeah, I know. I'm told I'm very philosophical, so, you know.
No, you're
What can
really
I say?
intelligent. I
Yeah.
really appreciate that.
I mean, I only know
Well-
everything. Who is
You
that?
do.
There's just some random guy in my apartment.
Are you okay?
Mhm.
Okay. You guys want to do a question?
Oh, I love a good question.
We never decided on which question we were going to answer, huh?
Just pick one and then I'll be
Describe two different instances beside World War II where Jewish people have been persecuted.
Katie, this seems a little more up your alley. For some reason.
Yeah.
Just for some reason. It's
Man, I think it'd be so much funnier though if people just sent us their homework questions to answer.
yeah.
Which is exactly what this question is. Is someone's like world history homework. But to answer your question, when they were enslaved in Egypt and when Italy forced them into ghettos so they wouldn't interact with the rest of Italian society. Anyways, next question.
Thank you, Katie.
Of course. If you could become an expert on one topic, this is from Maria. If you could become an expert on one topic, which topic would you choose to become an expert in?
Cooking.
Cooking?
Yeah, I love cooking so much. All of my time spent besides working is researching recipes and watching cooking videos and cooking shows. I don't know. I love it.
You want to be like,
So-
like Remy?
I want to be like Remy. I want to be like Remy so bad.
I want to keep Angie in my hat and have her tell me how to cook.
I would love to be in your on your head.
On the mental 25-8, she cook for me.
Yeah, definitely cooking.
like it's like I invite Frank over for like a nice dinner and I'm like, oh no, I don't know how to cook, and then you just sit on top of my head and be like, all right, you're gonna put the paprika.
You have to get like a
You have a
huge,
bucket hat on.
just like the biggest hat you've ever seen, because you genuinely
Like
have
the
to
dog-
fit
like
me
the-
in there.
the Doug Dimmadome hat.
Yeah, even
It's like
bigger.
Spencer's pants, but a hat.
Yes. Holy shit. Yeah, exactly.
And then Frank's like, what's that in your hat? And I'm like, just my big brain. You can barely fit it.
Is that Angie in your hat, or are you just excited to cook for me?
What about you, Jay?
I think it'd be cool to Oh God, wait, no. Expert stock trader. Jesus Christ, you wouldn't lose money. Only up. How? That.
Hey guys,
That
welcome back
part.
to Stock. Welcome back to Stock Blocked with Jayden.
All right, so today on
Everyone's
the watch
favorite
list.
segment.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
go.
Oh, actually, I mean, there's this company called AREC. That's the ticker. They're kind of doing good. They're an American resource, idea, and it's like $6. It's probably kind of good to buy into. You know, they're pretty low. They got a decent PE ratio. Kids, guess what PE ratio means?
Piss
Piss. Piss
everywhere.
Piss everywhere.
Yep, piss everywhere ratio.
I knew it.
You could maybe. It's like it means that you're paying less for the company to make more money. Like it's a good point to buy in if they have like a really high PE ratio. And then what's it called? There's also ticker CTRM, which is a shipping company. They're like the lowest in their industry. They're the cheapest in their industry per share right now, and they keep ticking up. You know, every few days they're like $1. I think they're like $1.30, but
Ooh.
but they were like 30 cents a month ago. So
Ooh.
it's like, yeah.
Ooh.
But don't trade that. You will lose money, and this has not been advised.
This is
It's just
all
stock block.
just talking. Oh, Dave
Just
has
talking to
invested
stock
in
block.
some. I don't know anything about stocks, but Dave has invested in like a couple marijuana stocks that are doing really well right now.
Yeah, it's because Wall
So-
Street Bets switched to marijuana stocks. I wonder how Aurora Cannabis is doing. They were.
I sold my stocks in Build-A-Bear because they started going down.
Awesome.
Buy high, sell the dip.
Good
That's-
shit.
Yay!
Back to the question, Katie. What about you?
Oh, me, expert in anything.
Anything in the world.
Oh, well, gee whiz. I don't know, maybe like art stuff? Art's like a fun
Ooh,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Never been good at it, so if I can be forced to be an expert at it, well, gosh, diggly dang, I'd love to. Because you could do that for multiple. You could do that for multiple things. Like I guess art's like a broad term; it can be really much anything
Yeah, exactly.
that you consider art. But like that'd be like I can make more fun little emotes, fun little art
Ooh.
stuff for my little brain. I could sell it.
Ooh.
I could sell art like a Picasso. Jayden in the back.
All right, teacher. I got a question. Challenging
Yo,
everything you just said. I feel like if you were an expert at art in the broad sense, it would mean that you could recognize things for their artistic values, and you wouldn't necessarily be good at the action of creating art, just explaining things as art. So I don't know
okay.
if it would
Expert at
transfer the way.
Digital art.
Because I thought
Creating
about art at
digital
first
art.
as well. I thought it'd be, perfect lines every time. That'd be great.
Ooh,
but-
God, if
Perfect
only, right?
circles every time. Imagine that.
Remember that episode of SpongeBob when he like drew like a man's face, like really detailed, and then erased all of it to make a circle?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
That's what you would want to be an expert in? That specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
No, but I think it'd be fun to become like really good at like digital art. I'd have many uses for it. I regret when I was in the 9th grade, I used to do a lot of art. I regret not doing it anymore because now I need to pay people to do art for me because they took the time to learn it and I didn't.
That's life, baby.
That's
Life
baby.
is full of regrets.
Someone tried to ask me
Anyway.
the other day if it would be cheaper to change their oil themselves, or if they should just have somebody do it.
It was
And-
Paula, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's fascinating to me that you could ask a question like that. Like, obviously, if you have somebody doing labor for you, it's gonna be more expensive. I don't.
Yeah.
That was a disconnect. That was.
Do you think it would be cheaper if I made my own lunch today or if I went out and got some?
Do you think it'd be
Who's really
cheaper
the
if
same?
do you think it'd be cheaper if I don't know, I'm sorry.
Do you think it'd be
I was trying to
cheaper
think.
if I drew my own art or if I got someone to draw art for me?
Hold
If
on,
I
I'm
had
trying to
someone
find
spend
this.
hours of their day
Please,
to
where
do
is it?
what I
Okay.
want.
I've got a question.
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
What do you think
Right.
happens when you die?
This is a comedy podcast. I think you guys need to be reminded of it every time. Is that this
But
is a
comedy is
podcast?
in quotations.
I guess.
I think if you're really mature, you laugh about that.
Exactly. There
Yeah.
you go.
Well, heck. Let me think. I think nothing happens.
Yeah, you think it's just
I
like
think you're just gone.
nothing.
Yeah, I think you're just gone.
Yeah, I think
don't
so
know.
too. I like to hope that something exciting happens.
Yeah, like it'd be fun. Like it'd be fun. Like I wouldn't say I'm an atheist. I'd say I'm agnostic.
Yeah.
Because there is a difference. Atheists are like, there is no God at all. But agnostics is like, whatever the fuck it is,
Who
alright.
knows? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who's to say? He's like, who's to say?
Yeah, pretty
That's
I
much.
a
wonder-
fun one.
I wonder if like, because you know how when you die naturally or like not immediately, like your brain or something is just destroyed, you have like an almost a DMT release. I wonder
Right.
if you go into that, and then since your body doesn't have anything to, or your mind doesn't have anything to return to, if I wonder if you just like stay in it, or if nothing happens and it's just like you experience it for a moment and then it's all gone.
For like literally
I
a
don't know.
millisecond, you just experience all of that, and then it's just like blackness.
Well, it would realistically last a millisecond, but it would
Yeah.
feel like it would last
Yeah.
Like a
longer,
dream or something.
probably.
Where like in your dream, you know,
Yeah,
you've been
yeah.
asleep for
but
6 hours, but it feels like it's been 200 years or something.
Like there has been people who have like reported dying and then came back to life, or they're like, oh, I saw God. But like,
that-
Sure you
the,
did,
the
buddy.
thing about DMT
yeah,
is
and
like
I saw, and I,
you
and I
speak
saw
to a
my
godlike
mom.
figure. You speak to like a godlike figure when you do DMT that you can like reportedly ask all these questions to, like anything, and it's just like scientists think that it's just your subconscious.
Yeah.
You're confronting yourself, and
Right.
it's really artistic. But I would. Part of me thinks that it's like that you set up your future in a way.
That's a
I
good
don't
way to
know.
look at it for sure.
I think it'd be cool to die and then become a duck.
That's
Hunted,
Quack.
hunted emoji.
I mean,
Quack.
like, I think that I don't know. I feel like I don't even know. I have words that I'm thinking in my head, but I can't express them out loud.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I think nothing happens where you're subconsciously, like, you obviously don't have a subconscious and you can't think and experience what's happening right now, but I think something definitely happens. Obviously nothing that you can I just think something happens. That's it. That's all. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're so wise.
I try really hard.
You want to be a duck. You can't make fun of birds.
Imagine how much easier that would be, though. No,
Just be a
the
duck.
only bills you gotta worry about's the one on your nose. Quack quack.
I also wonder, like, did I talk about deja vu on the stream before?
I don't think so.
I don't know, but if you did, this is gonna be deja vu.
I got him. I wonder if like deja vu it plays into that, because it's really easy to look at it and be like, yeah, I'm on the right path. This happened in my dreams and now it's happening in the real world. Like, it's all coming up Millhouse. But what if it's the opposite, and like before you're born, I guess you set up checkpoints that are like, hey, if you're doing this, you've done this all before and it's not what you're supposed to be doing. It hasn't worked in the past, but you know that it happened, so you remember it when it does happen again. And it's you just running into those same checkpoints leading to a dead end road that does nothing, and you just repeat the same cycle.
Holy shit.
I don't
Yeah.
I've never experienced deja vu. The only experience I have with deja vu is that one episode of Sweet Life on Deck where they kept going for the Bermuda Triangle, so the day kept repeating like over and over and over again.
I've like experienced that shit a lot. I experience deja
Yeah.
vu all the time. I feel like it might just have something to do with the fact that I have like a horribly fucked up memory. I don't know. I experience it
For
a
me,
lot.
Yeah, it's weird because like I remember I had a dream about spending time with someone, and they were like very clearly my best friend. Like we were really tight and we could just say anything to each other. And when I woke up, I didn't even know the person. Like I had no idea who they were. And then a few months later, I met that person, and we
Wow.
like actually became really good friends, and we spoke in the same setting and the same place. Or those are the same thing, in the same way that it was in
Yeah.
a dream. And it's like,
What the
I don't know. Stuff like that's hard to ignore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had kind of some strange experiences with dreams. Not that I could remember right now, but stuff in a dream where I'll dream about a specific thing happening, not something super extravagant, but just like I went to a park and I saw something really specific, and then that exact thing happens to me a couple days later.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that stuff's kind of weird. I also think it's kind of fun how if you like hear something that's happening in real life, it incorporates itself into your dream. Like the other night, Dave was snoring really loud and I wasn't fully awake and I was still dreaming, but it was just like in my dream, it was like a loud noise that I was hearing and it incorporated itself into my dream. I love that.
There was this one time I was having a dream. I don't remember what was going on, but like I was like in a fight with someone, and they started just barking at me, and I'm like, "Why are you barking at me?" And then I woke up to my dogs barking, and I'm like, "Oh, that's my dogs barking downstairs." I'm like, "Why the fuck are you barking at me?"
Yeah, I love that.
I had a dream in like a fort almost. Looks like the old Mormon fort in Vegas. And my alarm clock started going off. And every time that it would go, I would like transport around the fort. And it was so stressful. I woke up like, stop that. Stop. I don't like this.
It's always funny how when like the alarm clock just makes your way into your dream
Yeah,
instead
exactly.
of waking you up from it. Like I've had dreams like my alarm will go off and I'm like, man, I should turn that off, and I try to turn it off and I'm like, it's not working. Oh, I guess it's broken.
Yeah.
No, wake up, you fucking dumbass.
That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy.
I don't have any like dreams that are like philosophical or anything. It's just always something weird fucking happens that I hope don't happen in real life. Like just like the weirdest like scenarios that don't make any sense at all. Like I had one dream where I was like I was like the third person of like just watching like these two people like get caught, like when the lady got caught like doing adultery, and they were just yelling at each other. And I was just also there.
I'm here for
I'm like,
a
what
parking
the fuck's
ticket.
going on?
That's wild.
Have you guys ever experienced sleep paralysis?
No.
I get it every single time I try to take a nap. I cannot take naps because if I do, I will partially wake up completely paralyzed with like a cloud of nothingness on top of my chest restricting my breathing. It's really fun. You should try it sometime. Oh shit, you're right. Damn.
This is like kind of off topic-ish. I went to my dad's the other day and he was asleep on the couch, but I was awake, and he was watching this like weird like documentary about this guy who killed his wife while sleepwalking. So he was completely asleep and didn't remember any of it, but he just killed his wife while he was asleep.
Okay.
Oh.
So sleeping's crazy. You can kill your
that's
wife.
wow, that's deep. That's dark. Huh.
That's deep.
And like he got sentenced to jail. He was considered guilty for killing her, even though he wasn't like conscious during it. He still did it though. And it was like a whole like thing about like don't wake up sleepwalkers because they might kill you.
Uh-oh.
I thought that was like not a thing though. Waking them up.
No, it's a don't wake them up because they have like it'll like they get like they're extremely like stronger when they're sleepwalking and more aggressive, and they don't see you as like an actual person.
Yeah.
So they might kill you.
Okay.
Yeah, the more you know, right?
The more you know, huh?
This is an education podcast.
Yep. Purely educational.
But it's happened several
what happens
times.
after you die and what stocks to invest in.
No, but like this is like a common thing where people there's many like cases of people like committing murder in their sleep.
That's one of those things that you have to put the person in jail because people would just start using that as an excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there wouldn't be anybody there to confirm like
yeah,
no, dad was asleep when he slumped mom. Like I don't think I think that's just it's since it is so much hearsay. You wouldn't want someone getting away.
Like it's a possible thing, but it's like sorry, that's what happened.
That is an interesting concept because in America you're innocent until you're proven guilty, but then obviously in other places it would be automatic. But they like probably had to argue that a good few times.
Yeah, they had to like get like a bunch of like sleep experts, like experts in like sleep, and like to like discuss. Like they're like, yeah, this is a thing that does happen. But like the jury was like, he still killed his wife.
He still killed his wife.
Jail.
Yeah.
He's still dead. She's still dead.
And it would definitely set a precedent for people using that as an excuse.
That's what sucks is people. Oh shit! I got a trash can. People constantly try and misuse certain aspects of the law, so when it actually does apply fairly to somebody else, they can't. And it's like, oh,
Aw,
Uh-oh.
shoot.
oh, poop. The
Bazinga.
IRS is a thing.
Bazinga.
The IRS.
I'm scared of the IRS. Two
Aren't
things
we
I'm
all?
afraid of: God first, and the IRS. I don't
I'm
know.
a
I feel like
God-fearing, IRS-fearing American.
yeah, those are the yeah. I don't know. I just feel like if anything were to happen, like I would be arrested. It would be the IRS. I don't know why.
I saw a tweet
I
that
don't.
was
I
like,
don't do money fraud, but I just
I
feel
don't
like
do
I'd slip
money
up and make a
fraud.
mistake, forget
Yeah.
to file something, and then,
put in like
know.
like 20 cents off, and the IRS is just
Yeah,
banging
I'm like,
on
well,
your
now
door.
you're going to jail. Dum dum.
Should have
The
done your
worst.
math right, stinky. I saw a tweet that was like, what if the IRS was just one person, and it made me less intimidated. Just Jeremy. The IRS is just Jeremy. Oh boy.
What if they just renamed the IRS to Jeremy?
It would definitely,
you gotta pay Jeremy. He's coming.
it would definitely
Uncle
make me want to
Sam.
do my taxes a little more. I already do them. I already do my taxes. Just
Right hand
My
on the
dad-
Bible.
just to put that out there.
My dad does my taxes. Cause I can't do math.
You
I
want to know
fuck it
something
up.
crazy? Adult life. I
I'd
have a
love to.
CPA now to do my taxes
A what?
because I'm self-employed, so I have to have a CPA, which is like a certified. I don't know what it stands for, but it's like an accountant type. I don't know. Anyway, I have a man who does my taxes for me.
Ooh, look at you.
I'm an adult. What can I say? I piss and shit just like
Certified
everyone
tax
else.
accountant.
I pee in the toilet like every other American.
I try to. Sometimes I miss.
Sometimes it gets it runs down the side of the
some-
bowl. I don't know.
Sometimes I'm on the road to California and there's no rest stops and I just gotta piss in the road.
I just gotta piss in the glove compartment. What can I say? I don't know.
It's my piss drawer.
Okay.
You all got piss drawers, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
It's right. It's this one. It's that one right back there. Don't open it.
Oh,
though.
perfect. Yeah.
Mine
yeah.
is just my
Piss in
pants.
the fridge.
Do you guys ever think about how like inconvenient going to the bathroom is?
Yeah, when are
No.
we gonna get rid of that shit?
Honestly,
We gotta patch that out. Come on.
I actually installed the I don't need to go to the bathroom mod.
That DLC is a bit steep for me. I don't know. I think it should have came with the base game.
I agree, man. They've got a lot of problems. They gotta work out the kinks.
There's all that like mortality bullshit. I don't know.
No,
I don't
What's
know.
up with that?
I'm not into it.
Cancel that. Get rid of that. Who needs it?
So this isn't at all relevant, but I told this story like 3 times this week, so I just want to talk about it again because kids are fucking. Have you guys ever had like that thing, like when you were like a child and you were like, this is so innovative and a good idea, and everyone's gonna think this is a good idea, but now
Yeah.
you're looking back and you're like, wow, no, because I have several instances where childhood me had like such high goals that are absolutely unachievable and would never like be possible.
Yeah.
And
Spit
I
one.
know-
What you got?
spit
Yeah.
one.
Spit one.
Oh, so this is there's a few. This one I just remembered while I was speaking, so I'm gonna use this one first because it is just the most unattainable thing I've ever thought of. I used to have like this web show with my friend Jules. We called it the CJ show. Angie might know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Okay, yeah. So Jewel and I, we have this, and we were like thinking, we're like, this is gonna be like the next iCarly, because I think that a lot. I think everything I do is gonna be the next iCarly. It never will be. But she and I were like, this is gonna do really well online. We're gonna have celebrity guests like the Computer Nerd 01 and the Black Eyed Peas. They're gonna want to be on our web show. Our two 11-year-old girls in a backyard web show. They'll want to be on this.
Yeah.
Like, we were convinced, like, this is it. This is the best web show ever made. I once put on Facebook. No, this was about something Angie and I did. I once put on Facebook, like, I watched this video the other day and it had over 1,000 views and all the comments said it was so good. It was such a bad video. Angie and I's videos only get 34 views and no one ever comments on it. But it's so good. And it's like, just us, like, saying random shit and it's
Yeah.
not funny at all. But I was like, no, this is the top. This is comedy at the next level. You guys will never understand how innovative my comedy is. And I'm still like that. But not as much. Or I'm like, oh man, I'm just so funny. No, you're not. So childhood me had their expectations a little too high for what they were doing.
How about you, Angie?
I'm trying to think of one because I feel like I wasn't really that innovative. I mean, at least to that extent. But sometimes I would do things in the moment that I thought were really good ideas, and I thought like, oh, people right now are gonna think this is really cool.
I have another one if you can't think of any.
Well, this one's really stupid, but in fifth grade, maybe this was before that because this sounds a little bit too stupid for a 10-year-old. I thought that if I put like black nail polish in the roots of my hair, that it would dye my hair. So for like a week straight, every day before school, I would put black nail polish on the roots of my hair, expecting my hair to turn black.
Yeah.
And it didn't take until one of my friends was like, what is that
What is
shit
that
in your
smell?
what is that shit in your hair? And I was like, oh, I'm just dyeing my hair. And then I
all-day process.
takes a while. We'll get there somehow. And then it like, yeah, I thought about it for a little bit when I got home, and I was like, I don't think this is gonna work.
Yeah,
So-
maybe not.
Maybe not.
When I was a kid, I don't think I had anything that I was like, this is what the world needs. Like, I'm gonna change everything. But I remember every now and then there would be a little thing that I would just pour like a few hours into and be like, this is it. This is what we need. Like one time my parents told me that we were gonna go on some kind of vacation, and we lived in the ghetto, and I was like, okay, I don't want the house to be broken into. So I set up this like string thing to where if you opened a drawer, like a book would fall down. Like, it sounds really simple, but I made it so you couldn't see the string, and I was like kind of proud of it. I acted as if the book was gonna stop like a grown burglar.
Yeah, just like just a man with a gun at your front door is like, oh shit, a book, I gotta go.
I
Oh
can
shit, is that
remember
Project Rules? Gotta go.
I can remember going to sleep like, all right, we're safe. I just hope, Mike doesn't get any funny ideas trying to grab a pair of socks or something.
Another thing I used to do when I was a kid, I was in the 5th grade. I used to like take like my water, just a normal bottle of like water, and I used to put food coloring in it.
Yeah.
And it would like I would go to school with like my special pink water or my blue water for the day, and they'd be like, "Is that flavored?" I'd be like, "No, it's not. It's just blue." And like there was one time I had like a field trip, and I had my dyed water, and there was like parents chaperoning, and then like this guy's mom, he's like, "Hey, are you Katie?" And I'm like, "Yes." And they're like, "My son Brayden has told me about your dyed water." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, of course he has. It's the best fucking idea anyone's ever had." And they're like, "Okay, I just wanted to know if it was real. I just wanted to make sure this was really a thing one of his classmates was doing." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm the smartest human being on earth, putting just food coloring in my water every day and just drinking. I drink bottles of that shit every day. Just yummy. It's pink.
Blue.
Can I have some Gatorade? I don't have any. What's that? It's water.
Blue. It's blue.
I'm gonna go this way.
And like, oh, another YouTube thing. I had so many attempts at YouTube comedy when I was 10 through 11. I did everything. I did like Fantage. I did Fantage music videos. I did web shows. I did lyric videos. I did stop motion animation videos. I did all of it. I did anything. The stop motion did the best. But I did so much. And then one of these like little shows that I did was my brother Aaron, and it was called Will It Burn? That was the title of our show. Will It Burn? We set a fire in our backyard, and we're like, "Hey guys, today we're gonna see if this egg will burn." And we threw the egg in the fire pit, and it shit just exploded. And we're like, "Comment down below what you want us to put in the fire next."
Oh my god.
They were like 1 to 2 minute videos of us just putting shit in a fire, being like introducing, putting it in the fire, and then a conclusion, and then comment what you want us to do next. No one ever commented. No one ever watched it.
That
It'd
just
be
like
great
it
if
was
you got
like, this
one
is good.
comment. Red phosphorus and sodium nitrate. Do it, coward. You won't. Like,
That just-
okay, we put it in there and it just blew up. I don't know.
that reminds me of like how confident I used to be when I was like 10, 11 making YouTube videos. Like every time I posted something, I was like, this is so revolutionary.
Like our Taco Bell show.
Yeah. I made one video that I still think about to this day, where I remember as I was filming it on like Windows Movie Maker on my Toshiba laptop. It was a video, it was called
Windows Movie Maker.
it was called Phone Call. It was me at maybe age 10 where I
Calling
had a
Boss Baby?
I had a flip phone and I recorded myself pretending to have a conversation on the phone because I wanted people to think that I was, you know, really mature and I had conversations with people on the phone. So I filmed myself on my flip phone talking and I was like, no, I don't. I was like, no, I don't want to do that later. And then at the end of the video, I remember I went, toodles. And then I aggressively closed my flip phone, ended the recording, immediately posted it to YouTube, and I was like, that's the one. I'm gonna be famous.
I think it is like the craziest age to be, like growing up when you're like 10 and like YouTube celebrities first come out.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I want to do this, but you're not like old enough to have like the mental maturity or like humor to do it.
Yeah.
I used to write like I had my own TV show that I wrote when I was like 10. I had like so many episodes and scripts, and I produced 3 of them. They're all deleted off the internet. You can never find them again. Actually, no, they're on my grandmother's computer. If I wanted to find them, I could.
There you
They
go.
are. It starred my cousins and I, and it was like the worst thing I've ever. Looking back on it, my cousins and I watched it. I used to think like, this is it. This is the next YouTube show. I have to plan merch. I have to get actors for this. It's gonna be a whole production. My dad would be like, "Your scripts are really good," because I was 10 and I was his child, so he had to lie to me to get me to continue doing things. That's how children are. And I kept doing it. And like, my Facebook likes reminding me of when I used to post about it and be like, "Hey, I need actors ages 9 to 10. Please text me." Like no one ever replied
Yeah.
because it's a private Facebook account. No one would ever find it. And I don't know. And I like had like all like these things. I'm like, I could never possibly do the things that I like was planning. But my childhood brain's like, I can do this. This is it. I had so many projects when I was a kid of like, this is it. This is the next big thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the next big thing.
I think we've talked about this
And now I
in
have
the
a comedy
podcast before.
podcast.
Yeah, I think we've talked about this before, but we're like, I just miss that like crazy amount of creativity and motivation we had when we were like 10 or 11 years old, where we just like have all of these things that we want to do and all of these ideas, and we just did them. Just like all of the
Yeah.
creativity and like motivation in the world. Like I would love
I'm
to
not
have
gonna-
that back.
I'm not gonna expose the channel because I would hate myself. But if you guys don't know, Peaked in 6th grade comes from Angie and I's most success on the internet.
Yep.
Being when we were in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
We had a YouTube channel with 3,000 subscribers, and I had an Instagram page with 13,000 followers on it. We got so much support for what we did, and we used to like make like we'd have a new video like every single week. We just spewed out every idea that we could have, and we're like, this is it, or we're famous, baby.
Yeah, no. Crazy.
And I'm just upset. That's my most successful online thing.
That's why
I
we peaked
hope
in the
this
6th grade.
And I hope this podcast does better than that because I don't want that being my peak on the internet.
Yeah.
My most popular thing is still my stop motion videos, which have, I believe, 100,000 views. Let me check.
Woohoo!
100,000 views. That's a...
No, 100,000. Let me check. Okay, sorry, I was wrong. 200,000.
Woohoo!
This video of mine has 200,000 views on it. And I don't like it. It's not a good video. Comments are turned off, of course.
Yeah. You kind of need that.
1,000 likes, 134 dislikes. That's fair. It's not like it's bad. It's just, you know.
I just remembered while the PP break happened that like the internet, growing up in the internet age is like was a little scary because things like that. but like I said, it also I know I said it in a different episode. It also lets so many different things be popular like that. That gets a place in like the public eye. It's a really crazy dynamic that it offers.
Yeah, I miss cause back in
That had 10,000 views. Go on.
back in when YouTube was first starting to get really big, people have talked about this before, but there was traditional true virality that you don't really get anymore, where it's Annoying Orange or fucking Rebecca Black Friday, which is for Fred, where it's this is viral, this is completely and utterly the definition of viral. And I guess that kind of happens nowadays, but not in the way that it did back when YouTube was at its peak. And I miss that.
Yeah, now they have schools to teach you how to make a viral video, and it's
literally
it works, but it's
Jake
not...
Paul, who's pay $120 every week so you can listen to me tell you how to make good YouTube videos. Yeah, the YouTube trending page has just completely fucked itself.
It's all just John Oliver.
It's John Oliver in sports and awful music. Sorry to get political, but yeah, beautiful.
Such an artist, really.
Oh god,
she's stepping on it. Oh no,
I'm getting awful PTSD flashbacks. This is really random, but I was talking to Dave about this yesterday, just because we were talking about presidents and JFK, and it summarizes the Nevada education system, I think, in a nutshell. Because in 7th grade, in my history class, I learned about a very specific conspiracy theory. Why was I learning conspiracy theories in history class as a 7th grader? I'm not sure.
Did you go to QAnon school?
maybe without knowing. But my history teacher randomly decided to explain to us that there could potentially be a link between the JFK assassination and the Abraham Lincoln assassination just by really weird coincidences. And I read the Wikipedia because I was thinking about this yesterday, and it is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. My history teacher, I vividly remember my history teacher being yeah, Harvey Lee Oswald and John Wilkes Booth. And John Wilkes Booth both have 15 letters, and they both have 15 letters in their 3-letter names. Could be a coincidence linking the two assassinations together. And as a 7th grader, I was wow, that's really interesting. And thinking about it now, I'm why the fuck would I learn about that in middle school?
That it's important. It sets you up to understand that people are going to say fuck shit in the real world.
Core curriculum, actually.
Yeah. That's why we just fail.
That's why we're ranked last in education in the entire United States.
It's crazy that we're a fucking mainland, and I think Alaska might be better than we are.
I told this already, but it's when my photography teacher told the class that the Las Vegas shooting was staged.
Oh Jesus. Nevada is I'm convinced it's not real. I was born and I grew up there, but I don't think it's real.
I can't. I'm sorry. Holmes Puntable said my teacher talked about that the freshman year of high school.
The conspiracy theory? Is that what they meant?
The John Wilkes Booth thing.
Yeah, I just was why would they teach that? Why would they say that? Why would they tell anyone that?
Sounds like a joke clickbait video.
Yeah, literally circle over JFK's head.
No, let me find the Wikipedia. It is so stupid. It is literally so stupid.
I remember in high school we were going over an Asian culture, and I was sitting there the whole day I'm really getting this. This stuff's easy to understand. I got this. When we take the test, I'm going to be ready. And at the end of the class, the teacher went, all right, and that's going to do it for today's lesson on the Chinese legacy and all this stuff. And I was I thought we were learning about Japan. Oh, no.
Okay. Here are the links between the assassinations. Lincoln was elected to Congress in 1846. Kennedy was elected to Congress in 1946.
Guys.
Lincoln was elected president. Lincoln was elected president in 1960. Kennedy was elected president in... Oh, wait, sorry. Lincoln was elected in 1860. Kennedy was elected in 1960.
Whoa.
Jesus. Wow.
Lincoln's wife lost a child while living in the White House. Kennedy's wife also lost a child while living in the White House. I don't even want to read anymore. What? Like, why would this be
These
taught?
are cinematic parallels.
Literally. And like my my teacher was so certain that they were somehow linked. I learned like this was an entire period of class.
I broke it down, guys.
Oh shit. Yeah. I don't know, man. Nevada's
That's-
stupid.
Did you know that JFK?
Stands for just fucking kidding. He didn't actually get assassinated.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I just.
Well, I'm really
thought
glad you
I'd-
said it. It made a difference,
course.
I think.
Let's talk about the cube pillow that I got a YouTube ad for yesterday.
Okay, let's talk about it. Thoughts?
I think that sleeping science, it needs to be improved. That's all. Period. Okay. Next
I
topic.
agree.
Next question. We have a
Hold on,
question.
Total.
Wait, what
Ass
other
ass.
presidents have been assassinated?
That's it.
That's
no,
it.
there's
Those
been
two.
there's
Oh, wait.
been a couple more, I think.
I know they tried to shoot Teddy Roosevelt, but he had like something in his pocket that where they shot him, and then
I don't know,
Did
but
you
I
guys
think
hear
they
about
just
that?
missed. Didn't they just miss?
No. Teddy Roosevelt, he got shot at, but he had a piece of paper in his pocket where he got shot, and then he was like, "Huh, that was weird." And then he opened up the note, he read his speech, and then got sent to the hospital because he was bleeding still.
Oh,
Teddy Roosevelt is wild.
what a
man.
guy. Have you seen that video? Oh wait, who was it? Was it Bush? That video where someone like tried to throw a shoe at him and then he dodged it, and then they tried to throw his other shoe at him and then he dodged it again. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't think it's assassination.
No, it's not
attempt, though.
assassination, but it is funny. 4 presidents have been assassinated: Abraham Lincoln, James A. Garfield, William McKinley, and John F. Kennedy.
Garfield? Was it on a Monday?
Oh shit! Uh-oh. Yeah, Lincoln, McKinley, Kennedy, and James Garfield.
That it was on a Monday. Well, hold on, sorry.
Mondays. Mondays.
He was assassinated on September 19th, 1881. Okay, September 19th, 1881. Day of the week. He got killed on a Monday!
No.
James A. Garfield was assassinated on a Monday. Oh no. Oh no.
Wow.
No wonder Garfield hates Monday so much.
Wait. Okay, wait. What year was he
You think that's
assassinated?
cool?
And what year?
1881.
Well, that was definitely before Garfield was created, I'm assuming.
Definitely before Garfield was created.
Holy shit. Maybe it was based off of the Garfield assassination. Holy shit. We've cracked it. We've done it.
John is John Wilkes
Put
Booth.
that- And Odie is Odie the dog.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
whimsical character that is too good for the show.
Please say the killer was put on death row and requested lasagna as the last meal.
Maybe that's the last thing that James Garfield ate before he died was a lasagna.
James
Imagine.
Garfield
Oh, God.
favorite food.
Imagine.
Squirrel soup. All right.
That's not lasagna.
That's not real. That's not real. What the fuck? Okay.
It said we'll throw you a life raft here, and also mention he liked fresh bread and milk. What?
Wow.
Jim Davis.
Who doesn't?
Jim Davis named Garfield after his grandfather James Garfield Davis. I guess
James
he's not
A.
based off
Garfield?
Related
Jay-
to Miles
No,
Davis,
different.
the musician?
No, I think it's a
It's
different
all
guy.
correlated.
Somehow, these are the answers to the universe. I just want to say, this is very random. Well, not really. One day recently, I decided to listen to the Nixon tapes.
Okay.
Worst decision of my
I
life.
don't remember him putting out a mixtape, but go on.
Oh no, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Maxwell on it.
Well, he's just an awful person.
Yeah.
Pretty bad guy
That'll
all
happen.
around. Just I remember I was talking to my dad about this because my dad is very like interested in history and everything, and I told my dad I listened to the Nixon tapes, and I was telling him this in front of a Whole Foods, and then I was about to say something that Nixon said in the tapes, and then I stopped myself because it was very racist, and I was like, I don't want to be saying this in the middle of a Whole Foods. So yeah,
Everybody looks at you. No, guys, Nixon said it. It wasn't me.
it's okay, it was just Nixon. Yeah.
Hold on. Sausage says Nixon's mixtape is the Nix tape.
Oh, Oh,
That's a much funnier joke than anything
Yeah.
I could have thought of.
anything we could have said.
You got to make a mixtape and assassinate a president. They can't not currently. That's not. This isn't instruction. Never mind. Just cut that. Cut that. 5. I didn't speak there.
We're
I'm
just gonna
sorry.
end it. We're just gonna end the stream.
What's up?
Yeah. Jay's still in the
what's up?
bathroom.
Yo, what's up? It's me, Nixon. The haters gonna hate. Won't stop talking about Watergate. I put that shit behind me though. Fuck. What else rhymes with Watergate? Besides
Jackson.
haters gonna hate.
Free Jackson. Free Garfield.
Yo, rip my man JFK. I'm stroking out.
Maybe we can end this on a question.
Anyone got any questions in chat? If not, I'll go to the Discord and look
Yeah.
for one. What's the weirdest smell you've ever smelled? Is a hot dog a sandwich? If you could
Yes.
make one thing disappear, what could it be?
Let's go back
I'm
to
just
the
reading
what's the
options.
weirdest smell you've ever smelled? This isn't the weirdest, but there's a very specific smell to downtown Los Angeles, and it's like just really potent piss. Not like fresh piss, you know, if you like go to, you know, like a gas station bathroom, sometimes it kind of, but it's not like that. It's like a very specific culmination of all of the piss. All of it. And that's just the smell of downtown LA. It's really intriguing. Not in a good way. Anyway.
There's like, this has been happening to me a lot recently, where I will smell something or like hear something, and it just like sets my brain back to somewhere I was as a child.
Yeah.
Like I went to the Boulevard Mall and and I don't know what was going on, but like it just smelled, and like there was like the Boulevard Mall has like a little like T-Rex center thing. It's like a rec center called the T-Rex Center, and like kids were like screaming and shit. And I don't know why, but my brain just went to the circus, and I'm like, I feel, and like I closed my, like I just heard, you know, the circus is a sound.
Yeah, it
Do you
definitely
know the
does.
sound
Oh,
of
yeah.
circus? Like it's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
roller coaster and the like I can hear circus perfectly. And then one day I was at work and it just started smelling like your local community pool where kids have their swimming lessons. Like that has like a very
Yeah.
distinct smell. Like
Yeah.
it's just like it has that smell. And there's like so many places that just have like that smell where it's like you can just look at it and be like, yes. Like did you guys ever have the strawberry shortcakes like smelling
Yes!
VHS?
I remember what
Yes!
you're talking about.
Yes!
Oh, not the VH. No.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it just like it was a pink box and it just smelled like strawberries. And I
Yes.
saw one at Goodwill the other day, or like it was like a month ago, and I smelled it and I'm like, yep, still smells like strawberries.
Yeah. I actually, this was a couple of years ago, but I remember this so vividly because it was so crazy to me. I went to a yoga class for the first time in like a long time, and the yoga class smelled like ages between 8 and 11 when I did ballet, because every time I would go to ballet and go to a studio, it smelled awfully like sweat and hairspray, and the yoga studio smelled like that, and I was like, I can't do this.
Operating.
Like I had to leave.
tough.
I was like, it smells like I can hear the Russian teachers yelling at me. I was like, I gotta go home.
Silverado had a very specific smell to it, and I don't know if that was just like all the public schools, but I can remember before we even went there, my stepsister would come home, and like when she went to Silverado, her whole room smelled like Silverado, and I was really confused by that. And then I went there and I was like, guys, she just, did laundry on campus or some shit. I don't know.
Like when I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts, I'd come home smelling like coffee, which was super fun. But like weird smells.
Yeah.
I don't. Public bathrooms smell like ass. The thing I love most about like the resurgence of teens smoking nicotine is the bathroom started smelling like cotton candy vape and not poop. And I'm thankful for that.
The
Smells like cotton candy in here. I guess the freshmen were in here an hour ago.
the pink hand soap in bathrooms, it's
Oh.
godly. It smells
It
so
literally
good.
is.
So
It
good.
literally is. Every time I go to like a public bathroom or like a gas station bathroom or something where they have that hand soap, I'm just like,
I pump it in my pocket. You too, right?
yeah, pump it right in my
I started taking a
mouth.
whole ass shower in there.
just ass naked in the gas station bathroom in the sink, just rubbing yourself. Anyway,
Shit. I figured out what that soap was called. Do you guys want me to share? I gotta
Yeah.
find the picture, but that was a big day. They
I
had it
looked up
at.
I looked up pictures you can smell. Bag of crayons.
Oh yeah, I can smell it right
Ooh,
now. Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Other
What?
things that you can smell by thinking about it. Like imagine you're in like the 4th grade and like the kid is handing out like whiteboards. Oh shit, Jay got a pencil.
Ooh.
I love it. It's the
And
They
like
would sell
the
those at like the
watermelon.
book fair in school, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Sheesh.
yeah.
Oh my god, it smells like the 4th grade. I love that.
But like the kids would like hand out like these like whiteboards so you can write all your problems on, and then you would like
Yeah.
write with your dry erase marker, and the whole room would smell like dry erase marker, and you'd like be like wiping it off, and there'd be like all like the little like just little marks around it. That's
Yeah.
fun. That's a fun
Remember
little
when-
Pure
thing.
bliss, huh?
Spencel's made Smens and they just started going downhill. That was like,
Smens?
Like
did you not?
pens?
Were those not a thing?
Pens and
Yeah.
I never
Were those
had
not a
Smens.
thing at your school? They
Smelling
did
men?
Smens
Smelling
for a
men?
year. Yeah, smelling
Smelling
men, yeah.
Smelling men?
For a year, and then Spencels were gone. Like no one ever
Yeah.
purchased or sold them.
Maybe that's why, because people were like smelly men. No, thank you, not for my kids. I wasn't clear enough.
It's bad enough that my husband doesn't shower. God.
You know what else at the book fair is like just such a vivid memory? Those fucking
The chocolate
Pen-
calculator.
yes, but the pens that you would like push down a thing and it would be a different color, and then you would just try to push down
Yeah.
all the different colors at once.
Yeah.
Man,
I got one of those,
nostalgia. What can you? What, yeah.
Or like those pencils where it's like you gotta like take out the tip and then put it back
Yes!
into it so a new
Oh.
one. But if you lost one of them, that pencil would no longer
all,
work.
all
Yeah.
broken. I am the 4th grade book fair.
Can I buy something? I have a couple bucks.
This
Man,
by
I
the
would
way,
love it.
stays in my backpack like for every day. This is
Imagine like
important.
a drug dealer, but he doesn't deal drugs. He deals like 4th grade book fair shit. Or he's like you pull
I
up
got
like
slap
a,
bracelets.
like,
Go up at 10. Come on, hit me up.
Silly bands.
I got the chocolate calculators, and it's like how much? $10, man. I don't have $10. You know how high these go for on the market? This is cheap. This is cheap compared to what others are selling them for.
Yeah.
Uh,
Has Supreme
Yo,
not
You got
made
Junie
a
B. You
slap
got the Junie
bracelet?
B. Jones 1st grade book. Man, no one has the Junie B. Jones 1st grade book. What are you talking about? What do I look
First,
like?
holy poop! You got the first publication of the Judy
Judy Moody.
Oh man.
Judy Moody can't go poopy. A book about constipation.
That's a
Bars.
good one.
The importance of flax.
Or like those like hand pointers that everyone wanted. Like it was just
Every-
like a stick with like
Yeah.
a hand and it just pointed.
I remember those, but I never wanted one.
Yeah. The fucking sticky
I
hands that
never
you would just
got one.
slap everyone with.
Yeah.
Love
I used to
those.
Those
get
used
those
to be
a lot. Those
available
were
in
fun.
like every like quarter machine, and
Yeah, like in like Chinese restaurants.
yeah, like everywhere. But
Yes.
now I remember my friend Nick in like the 11th grade. He set out on a mission to find the slap sticky hands,
Mhm.
and it took him like 6 months just to find, because he didn't want to buy them on the internet because he
yeah,
felt like
that's
he
cheating.
should
That's
be able
cheating.
to just find
It
them,
is cheating.
you know, because they were available everywhere. And he would like check all the quarter machines, and they would never be. Silly hands, I guess.
I never see those
Kids
anymore.
started choking
Yeah.
themselves out with them.
Let's bring them
I
back.
don't know. How about I don't think they might have sold them at bookstores, but the things that had the elastic as fuck string, and you would strap them around your wrist, and you'd throw the ball, and it'd come back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are
great.
fun.
Man.
I'm trying to think of like
Elementary
other like
school.
it's just staples of a book fair. There's book fair staples. Animorphs.
Animorphs. Those were so weird.
They had
Oh.
the cheat code books all the time, all the
Um,
time.
All of the
They're making
like,
so,
huh?
Go on. There you go.
All of the like Mary Kate and Ashley books I used to be obsessed with.
Those were a thing.
Yeah.
They're making the Magic Treehouse into an anime.
What the fuck? That might be
Interesting.
kind of hard. I'll be real.
No, for the Magic Treehouse went hard. They had like a Pop Tropica Magic Treehouse Island. That
I
was
thought you were
fun.
gonna say a Pop Tropica anime. Slipped
They're
under the
working
radar.
on it. It's in the making. No one's telling no one about it yet.
I found a Reddit thread that's just the magic that was the Scholastic Book Fair, and it's just a bunch of people talking about things. Captain Underpants and the Guinness Book of World Records.
hmm
Uh-huh.
Um,
Geronimo Stilton.
I used to drive around with my dad and be like, "All right, Mike, what do you think is the fastest land animal?" And we used to just go around all the time, every day. It was so much fun.
Did you guys ever? I don't know if this was like a common thing. I'm gonna try to find it.
The hand
Oh,
pointers.
the really big
Found
eraser
it.
for really big mistakes. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brain Quest?
My god. I love that. And it was just like all of the cards on one ring, right? And it was just like trivia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had
that.
the big long pencils that were like rubber.
The rubber pencils? Yeah, I remember them. They didn't work, but they were
Not
fun.
very well, yeah. Y'all remember Clifford?
Oh
The big
man.
red
I
dog?
missed that. I missed that. I missed that.
Big
I
red.
missed that
Forget.
boy.
Looking at all the different boards with the items is so like, well, I want to go back.
They have like iPhone 4 erasers.
Oh
You can
god.
kind of see them. Back when the iPhone was a thing.
It'd be kind of cool to have a phone case that was an eraser, honestly.
Yeah. Diary Won't Be Kid books. Like those like pens where like you could like pop the eyes out of the thing.
Didn't
You
we
know what I'm
talk
talking
about
about?
Yeah.
I think we should. I think instead of like VidCon or anything like that, just have a big scholastic book
Yes.
fair.
I would be so
That's-
down for that.
That's how to celebrate the end of COVID. The
Yeah,
right
a
way.
big,
Oh my
a
god.
big scholastic book fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna become. My new goal in life is to become an elementary school teacher. Not so I can teach the youth, so I can sneak into those scholastic book fairs.
And just get everything for free instead of asking your
Yeah.
parents for like a couple bucks.
No, I'm still gonna ask my mom for $20. Like, Mom, can I have
20
35.
bucks.
Can I have
Your
20
parents
bucks? The
would give
book
you
fair's
20
back.
bucks. My mom would give
Yeah?
me a $5 bill and she'd be like, "Go crazy."
I don't spend it all in one place, Angelina.
Because I remember she tried to
All
give
the
me like $10.
bookmarks, like the fucking weird.
Oh my god.
cheap bookmarks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those
What if
were
they sold
fun.
Bitcoin at Scholastic book fairs?
Just like it's just like one guy who just has like his own little booth away from everyone else.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
I think we're ready to wrap it up. My mom's.
I
calling me
think
to
I
go
think
eat
we're
food.
I think we're ready to wrap this bitch up.
Who wants to do it? God, take the stand.
I can do it. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. All right. Well, my bath is filling up, so I gotta go. Hold on. I gotta think of a good excuse. I'll just run with that one. All right, guys. Well, my bath is filling up, so I gotta go. We're gonna wrap this podcast up. Thank you, everyone, for listening, and thank you for tuning into the stream. If you did, you can also watch us live on Twitch, twitch.tv/peaked in 6th grade, and we also have a YouTube channel. But you can find all of that on our Twitter at peaked in 6th. Anyway, that's about it. Any last words?
Zooey Mama.
Beautiful.
Amen.
Goodbye.